Hey y'all, so this word is interesting. So the Lord is saying the wait is over. Okay. Big reveal. Okay. Rinse off regret just for you. All right. And I had a dream last night. Okay. And in this dream, this man bought something for me. I assumed. I don't know. And thing is, I'm not selling anything, so it was interesting. Um, and it was a large amount of money. It was like $70,000 posted to my account, or like 75,000. Um, and I was like, what the heck? Well, it hit me about a ransom. A ransom, because a ransom is like a large sum of money. A ransom actually is a sum of money or other payment, right? Demanded or paid for the release of a prisoner. And remember, just like last week, I had released a word about over the weekend there being, I think Saturday, as a matter of fact, tomorrow is Saturday. And it was talking about being set free, something that's been holding you captive, a prisoner, you're being set free from, you're being released from. And so this is just, and so going back to the wait is over. Okay, that came with 624, which in the Strongs means storehouse. Okay. Big reveal, rinse off regret. Okay. That came with 814, which means in the Strongs, a gift, a present. Just for you came with 633, to be patient, to bear with, to endure. Okay. So he's saying, like, because you were patient, okay, because you endured, this is just for you. I had gotten just for you again, but this time with 951, which means morning, like in the morning, a new day, right? A dawn, a new day. That's when the sun, that's when there's dawn, right? In the rising in the morning. It's a new day. I also got 709 today, which means to eat breakfast, to dine. And when do you eat breakfast? In the morning. Okay. And I also got 2706, which means appointed, an appointment, something decreed. So he's saying it's now in the morning, right? Tomorrow in the morning. The wait is over, okay? And then something about the storehouse. He's opening up the storehouse. Things that were stored away are now being released, okay? Because you were patient, because you endured, right? Because you believed. Remember the letter. The time is now. Now, going to 1 Peter 1:18 through 20, it says, you know that in the past you were living in a worthless way, okay? You got that way of living from the people who lived before you, all right? It's true. Sometimes we're born into things and, you know, we live a certain type of way because of the things that we were born into that we had no control over. But listen, but you were saved from that useless life, okay? You made the decision to separate yourself from that useless way of living, okay? So maybe family, right? Family may have lived a certain way. They may have lived not so good ways, okay? But you made the decision to separate yourself from that and to be saved, right? You were bought. Here goes the ransom. You were bought, but not with something that ruins, like gold or silver. You were bought with the precious blood of the death of Christ, who was a pure and perfect lamb. Christ was chosen before the world was made. He was shown to the world in these last times for you. You believe in God through Christ. God raised Christ from death and gave him glory. So your faith and your hope are now in God. Now you have made yourselves pure by obeying the truth. Now you can have true love for your brothers. So, love each other deeply with all your heart. You have been born again. This new life did not come from something that dies, but from something that cannot die. You were born again through God's living message that continues forever. The scripture says, all people are like grass, and all their strength is like flowers of the field. The grass dies and the flowers fall, but the word of the Lord will live forever. And this is the word that was preached to you. And it's interesting because yesterday I literally had gotten an instruction. Let me read it. Okay, y'all. Actually, God's been speaking to me this word for a few days and I didn't even realize it. Hello. So I actually, the 19th, okay, I got 1717, which means manifest, okay. I also got, self-denial, 857, okay. Go, go, go. A note of thanks to you, 845, eyewitness. Okay. And then this just in with a gift, 618, storehouse. Okay, going back to today. Big reveal. Rinse off regret, 814, a gift, a present. This could just be as simple as God gifting you with a new life, okay? Rinse off regret. Rinse off the things in this life that you have done that you may regret, right? The wrong things that you've done, maybe bad things, not so good things that you've done, things maybe that you haven't done, the lack thereof. Just rinse off regret. Rinse it off of you, okay? Because he's gifting you a new life, new things, okay? Tomorrow is a new day, okay? And you will be an eyewitness to this, okay? To something. Yeah, oh my gosh, because underneath that, we're giving you another chance. With the number 606, which means in the Strong's to be reserved, to be laid away for a future moment. You're getting that. Oh, just like the video I did a repost of from a year ago. Don't mess it up this time, or don't, whatever it was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just a few days ago. He's giving you another chance with something like new grace. This could be literal money that he's giving you. Like he's like, I'm giving you a second chance with this finances, with this wealth. Distribute it right this time. You know, do what I need you to do with it, right? If he's telling you to start a business, like use it. What is the word? Steward it well. Don't waste it away. But this could just be his grace too. Like he's gifting you with a new life. He could be gifting you with a new life with someone, right? With things. And he's telling you to treat those things well. That was instruction. My command is love each other as I have loved you. John 15:12. That's what he gave me. And it's even in this 1 Peter. What does it say? Love each other deeply with all your heart. Okay, that's what he's saying. So he's giving you another chance at something, at life. This is, and he's making it a point, like in the past, like before you were redeemed, before he saved you, you were living worthlessly, like you were being a prodigal, right? We've all been there. We deal with spouses that are prodigal spouses too, but to be honest with you, a lot of us have been in the same position, just doing things outside of God's order. I've got my daughter home today. Okay, so the other day, I think on the 18th, I literally got new 12/18, which happens to be my birthday. So I knew he was speaking on highlighting birthday, okay? New, a birthday. And then one more day. 12/34, which means breakthrough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And every time I hear that, I just 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear like the party favors that you blow. That's what I hear after I read 12/34. Breakthrough. Okay. 24 hours tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big breakthrough. 24 hours. Happy birthday. Only one day away. And then the command that he gave at the end of that, my command is this: love each other as I have loved you. John 15:12. So this new life could be with you and this person, okay? This could be your breakthrough, all right? He's gracing you two with a new life together, and he's saying to love each other the ways that he's loved you, okay? No more of the old. I keep getting the old wheel of repetition too, wheel disc, which I actually got on the 20th yesterday, and I got it again today, which was from the dream that I had, because if it was $70,000, which I think it was, I don't think it was 75, I think it was 70. 70 in the Strongs means a wheel, a disc. And I just got 945 today as well. To babble, to speak vainly, to use empty repetitions, okay? And maybe you and this person were on this wheel, right? I've mentioned this dream I had before of me and my spouse literally on this wheel in this black and white house. Looked creepy as heck, okay? It was like a haunted looking house. And we were just going around and around and around on this wheel. And I saw 70 yesterday 3 times at the same time. It was like triple. Okay, so maybe you've been going around and around on this disc like for a long time. Okay, but that in my account, what that man purchased from me was 70,000. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, and Jesus did pay the price. He's paying the price for you, okay, to be released from this wheel that you've been on. And it may not even be with a spouse. Don't idolize that. I'm just saying that's one way this can go. For you, it could be something else in your life, okay? It could be addictions that you've been going around and around and around with, that you just can't seem to get out of that cycle, right? It's a cycle. Whatever cycle, it could be blowing through your money, the finances that God's blessing you with. It could be you blowing through that and just not stewarding it well. So you always find yourself broke. Or it could just be a curse that's been in your bloodline, right? Because going back to the scripture, he's saying this is something like you were living the way you were living because of the people before you, okay? This is a generational curse. This is a bloodline thing. Whatever you've been going around and around with, it's something that was attached to your bloodline, but you made the decision to separate yourself, and it stops with you, right? It's breaking off of you. So tomorrow, a new day. It may not be literally tomorrow, right? It could be God's version of tomorrow, which I've talked about. His tomorrow, he lives outside of time, and so the way that we see tomorrow in 24 hours, like, it's not. But sometimes I've posted a word about tomorrow 24 hours, and I've had testimonies that literally 24 hours later something happened. So I never know with God. And it could be 24 hours after you see this video, tomorrow, but it could be God's version of tomorrow, which could be weeks away, days away, months away. I don't know. But regardless, God has paid the ransom, okay? You're being released, okay, from this wheel that you've been on, in whatever area that may look like. Every year you find yourself going around and around and around. You've been held prisoner. You've been held captive, right, on this wheel, and you can't seem to get off of it. But he now has paid that ransom, and the wait is over, okay? There's a big reveal happening, okay? Rinse off regret. There's a new life being born. This is just for you because you endured, okay? Because he's seen you struggle. You were patient, okay? You didn't give up because you believed, okay? You're about to eat breakfast, okay? Like there's a new day, and there's something that you're going to, you're going to sit and eat at the prepared table, and your first course is breakfast, right? A new life, a new day, and joy cometh in the morning. Hello. Just continue to do good and don't forget about God. But yeah, your breakfast, it's on the table, okay? And whatever that looks like, I don't know. But this is manifesting, this is complete. And the storehouse, okay? He's opening it up. It's time for the storehouse to be opened up. It's being opened. It is open, okay? He's giving you another chance. This time, don't blow it. That's what it was. Don't blow it this time, okay? Steward it well. Like I said, if it's a relationship, steward it well this time. Don't get yourself back on that wheel saying vain things, speaking death, speaking all these things. Do as he showed you. He showed you right from wrong. Now you know right from wrong, and he's gracing you with this new life, right? Do well by it, okay? If it's finances, if he does give you finances, financial wealth, do well with it, okay? Don't blow it this time, whatever it is, okay? If he finally, if you've been out of work and he gives you a job, and you've not really stewarded your jobs well in the past, steward it well, okay? Whatever it is, he's sending you help, all right? He's sending you help. And so this is the note of thanks to you, okay? This is his note of thanks to you. And you're about to be an eyewitness to the things that he's about to pour out of the storehouse, okay? And so are others. One more day. Breakthrough is here. New is here. Birthing, the hour of birth, okay? One day away. Happy birthday. Tomorrow is the big breakthrough. My command to you is love each other as I have loved you, John 15:12. So I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I pray this reaches who it needs to reach. As with every word, take it back to the Lord. Allow him to continue to minister to you and confirm things to you. Sit with him in your own time, okay? And just sit and simmer with him with this word. And yeah, I do pray it blesses you. I pray it reaches who it needs to reach. I do have my kids at home this weekend, and all week, so I don't know how often I will be on. I'll try to get words out, but if it doesn't happen, I will be back as soon as I can be, y'all. And yeah, if y'all feel led to sow or be a blessing, my information is always there in the description box. I thank y'all for the seeds and blessings y'all sow. And I pray God bless you guys in return for those. And yeah, I just pray that y'all be blessed. And have a great week if I don't see you before the end of the week. And yeah, I will see y'all soon. Okay, bye.